Borussia Dortmund are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Azar making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Eto'o. Thuram clears without hesitation. And it's Azar. Azar! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already. Well-timed, excellent interception. Silvestre. Shevchenko. Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That looks a good ball through. Shoots! And no mistake. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Crunching tackle. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Ibrahimovic. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And again! And that is well cleared. That pass isn't the best. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 10.
Assad with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caught offside that time. it's Eto'o. Gattuso. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Beckham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's forced to go back. Bullet never out of the action for very long. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Al-Sadd go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Hazard. He has found a way through. That's put pay to the danger. Well read, nice interception. Great vision. Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. And that was very necessary. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, great leap! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Gattuso. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, what has happened here? Neto. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Desai cuts out the pass. And he's intervened well there. But that has not gone well. And this is Eto. Thuram calmly anticipates. Over to the right flank. Company. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Silvestre. And it's Eto. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Look at the space here. Maldini can clear it away. Now it's Eto. Engages and forces him off the ball. Al-Sadd needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Hazard. Number 15, Gattuso. Number 16, Dragic. Number 7,
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 22.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Coming on the field.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nedved. Number 6.
It's Nedved!
Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught and he's following up! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space and and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass has gone astray. Just 5 minutes left. Desai spots it and intercepts. Al-Sad have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's played in. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Borussia Dortmund are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. O'Shea, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Not the most accurate pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Petit. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Rooney. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Gattuso. Now it's Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Quality ball. Conte, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement.
Oh, he's all alone. Götze! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Company calmly anticipates. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Shevchenko, so no flag here. Out of play for a goal kick. Rooney. And it's Drogba. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. It's Drogba! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mario Götze. Scholes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's intervened well there. So that pass isn't the best. Rooney. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a chance! Silvestre attempts a clearance. Azar looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Out towards the flank. Drogba. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shevchenko threads one in. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the ball is out of play. 5 minutes till the break. Vieira is there and he can pick it up. Drogba. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cunha is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Company makes the interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. And it's Azar. Now it's Götze. Company cuts it out. Rummenigge looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Throw in. Now it's Rooney. And it's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's found a way through. And they've got a throw. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and this is Scholes. Borussia Dortmund needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Put offside that time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Drogba. He steps in, and that's the end of that. 60 minutes played. And he's lost his man here. He's in, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
O'Shea running with intent. Rummenigge. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And it's come back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has not gone well. Yeah. And here's the chance to counter. Rooney. Now it's Drogba. Hazard. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. O'Shea kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. 75 minutes played. Matches Cunha. Shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And they're back in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Manchester United leading now.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening
chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Eto'o fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 3 coming up. Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish. So their fourth quarter of the game.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Eto'o. Plays a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
And the finish! Raul. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a key interception.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Rijkaard. Stoichkov. And this is Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho. Oh, and he scores! Stoichkov. Now it's Totti. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Shevchenko gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate
Your reflections
manner
then,
will be
Jim?
removed.
Well,
Thank you
Peter,
very much for your
I suppose it's
cooperation.
something. Not ideal for us.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
He's found a way through. Great vision. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's where it came from. And no, that was never going to make it. Gattuso. Alexander-Arnold. He's chosen to go back. Bastoni. Kimmich. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. O'Shea gets the foot in and wins the ball. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. And Batistuta! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Breda are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. And
he'll try from distance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Silvestre. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Shevchenko. He was under real pressure there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has not gone well. Silvestre. Messi. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Shevchenko. Company. Now Davids. And it's Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. Time and again they are repelled. Silvestre. He has found a way through. Now the delivery. Ball's gone out of play. Davids. Right, Shevchenko. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kimmich opts for safety. Not the most accurate pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Batistuta. Messi, and the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Straight at the keeper.
Shevchenko might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Now it's Hazard. And it's gone back to the keeper. Kimmich. Adams. Messi. Howson. Silvestre producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Borussia Dortmund unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11.
So the action resumes.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi. It's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free.
Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on...
Oh, Aubameyang! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Davids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Batistuta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the...
And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Gattuso! And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Nice interception, well timed. And it's hoisted clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was...
Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. Right back in it. almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitutions taking
Well, this is a great position. Yamal! Another one of football's and how moments.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Carvajal with the clearance. He's going for goal! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's straight offside. Over to the right flank. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting...
And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And right near the end, we have parity. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. And Aubameyang! He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Azar. Vieira. Tries to play it through. He's got away. And the finish! And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. Azar. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's well seen too. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Bale picks it up out wide, tries to pass it through. And it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Gattuso. And this is Shevchenko. That looks a good ball through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
But where it came from. Chance! Oh, off the bar! Bale looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And he's in on goal! That's an errant pass. And he's there to get it away. And that's going right the way across. Still goalless at the moment. Vieira. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gattuso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A header! Company gets it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Always goal side.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nicely weighted ball. Aubameyang is onto this. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goal...
And the shot! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cafu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Aubameyang. Deftly away. And it's Davids.
Davids really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. He is through here. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cafu. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cafu clears without hesitation. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Those of you making
So,
their way
nothing in
home
it,
on
Jim?
public
What do you think?
transportation today,
Well, it's been a
please
decent
watch the
game so
screen
far,
for train
Peter,
departure
although
times from all
I
local
think in the
major
next
stations.
45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Davids, that has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's been played through. Aubameyang! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. And here's Shevchenko. Silvestre is there to clear. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. And it's Vieira. Well, that's a little loose. Cafu. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gattuso. Bale. Bale going forward. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Shevchenko. And he's got away from him. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's running through. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. And that's definitely not his best. Vieira. Can he get it through? Great vision. He's through here. And Shevchenko! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a threatening ball. Scholes looking for options for movement. That's a little off target. And the through ball. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. He's having a hit! Not a bad try by any means.
Davids has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Bale. Now it's Hazard. And this is Shevchenko. And he is deftly away. Good claim. No margin for error there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Bale. Scholes in acres of space out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. And it's been hooked away. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found the way through. Real chance here. There's some great running on, and it's been given away. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Right, Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's in a great position here. Incoming delivery.
Has been indicated.
And that is not finding anyone. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. This looks promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Today's match day programs are
Shevchenko
available
taking
from
in the
stands
accolades. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
That'll be a throw-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira. Best. Nice bit of trickery. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 8 minutes is...
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, who's going to be first? Rice!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonal. It's good, sir! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Kurtzer. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good fly! It's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Company promptly onto that, and that is that. Great ball if he can get there. Götze! He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Baggio! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Just past the 40th minute mark. Desai, very much a man of this moment. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Inter Milan have their second corner now. Ronaldinho can clear it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Del Piero. Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is all they have time for. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. It's Götze! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There's a sharp little ball here. That's going across goal. And he was alert to it. Borussia Dortmund needing a change of fortune here. That looks a good ball through. Nesta. Rice. Best quietly revving up.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Can he finish? Davids. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Michael looking to add to his goal, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Applies the finish! Engages and forces him off the ball. He's played it long. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Baggio. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Best! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he cuts out the supply.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Now that's well seen too. Somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is good strength. Roberto Carlos delivers. Mario Götze. Davids. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Best.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, red.
indicated.
Nice interception. Company. Davids. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That has been cut short. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied.
And Aubameyang! Played into space. And here's Baggio. Good ball, good take.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm is there, and he can get that clear. Davis. Borussia Dortmund are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is well cleared. Tries to play it through. Look at the decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Davis. Oh, such a clever touch. Ball comes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Roberto Baggio. He's on it. Can he get away? Closer, going after that. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Oh, Red, nice interception. Lahm, not the most accurate pass. De Michelis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Czech getting this one clear. And it's Davids. Plays the ball back. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Done delicately. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Matthäus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Closer, was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Baggio. Dink through. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Roberto Baggio is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Closer. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the... And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Baggio, looking to play him in. Mateus is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Oh, well played, well played. Check is there to clear. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Gattuso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ribery is in a really good position out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Davids. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And back to the keeper. And the keeper's given it away. He's found a way past. Rummenigge. Davis finding himself in space. Tries one from range. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Czech claims it. Safe hands. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely pass. Just eases him off the ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now that's well seen too. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a great ball here. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about up to 75 minutes. This looks promising. Kurtzer with the delivery. Back in once more. And that is expertly dealt with.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ribery. Number 8, Gertz.
Getting up there!
Coming on the field.
Firm
Number
header
13,
just off target.
Mackay.
That's a really
Number
decent
7,
chance.
Hannes.
And it's Gattuso.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Shevchenko is behind this one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Roberto Carlos! It's hit the upright.
Played it again.
Shevchenko! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Closer, chasing after it. That has been cut short. And he was quick to react. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closer in acres of space out wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Referee's given a throw. Demichelis gets across to intercept that. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Aubameyang. Nedved. And he's heaved it away. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.